RealAgriculture.com's coverage of Agritechnica 2023 in Hanover, Germany is brought to you by Optimum Glide, a new canola trait technology from Corteva Agriscience. Shaun Haney here with Real Agriculture at Agritechnica 2023, brought to you by Optimum Glide, a new canola trait technology from Corteva Agriscience. Joined right now here in Hanover, Germany by a good friend of Real Agriculture. It is Clinton Griffiths. He is the host of Ag Day. How's it going, Clinton?
It's going awesome, man. This is an incredible show. First time here, though.
Yeah, this is the world's largest show. This is my fourth one. You are on your first day. What's your impressions?
Well, I'll tell you, we have big farm shows in the U.S., and they're fantastic. And they're, lots of people. But I thought, after we went to the first building, I thought, okay, well, this feels about like home. And then we saw that there are 25 or 7 more. And it's just like building after building after building. Yeah. And it's unbelievable the amount of machinery and technology and the number of people that are here from all over the world.
Yeah, and that's really one of the unique things. We tend to have local shows, we have regional shows, we have national shows. This is really a show that is drawing farmers in the industry from really, really around the world. You could be, right now we're just with CNH here, we're in front of the New Holland Combine, and you could walk around that thing and hang out for a little bit, and you're gonna hear farmers from Holland, from Germany, from the U.S., from Canada, and South America. It's really crazy.
Yeah, no, it's super interesting from that standpoint, and I guess it goes to show, that we are in a global industry, right? Like, it's not just North America that's doing this job. We've got Europe, we've got Eastern Europe, you've got Asia, you have South America. I mean, people from all over, and it goes to show how competitive this industry is. Yeah. I mean, we know what the price of a new combine is, but whenever you come here and you see how many people are selling a new combine, all of a sudden you realize, oh, there's more than 1 or 2 options.
Yeah, and a lot of the manufacturers who may be less familiar to farmers in the U.S. or in Canada, they are big players in other areas of the country and very interested. When you hear 90 million acres of corn, 90 million acres of beans, that's a market that you're going to be interested in if you are a manufacturer, so more competition potentially coming. Also a lot of focus here, of course, on robotics and autonomy, which is something that I know that you're very familiar with, covering what's happening in the U.S. There's a lot of players in that area.
Yeah, and that's it is interesting because that sector of ag seems to be changing quite a bit, right? So like we're starting to see bolt-on autonomy equipment and things like that it's not just pre-installed, but things you can apply to tractors you already own. And so you start to see more and more people get into that game, and then it becomes tangible. This is something that might actually end up on a farm that I already have if I'm not going to go out and buy brand new equipment. And so, to see the breadth and the scope of the technology that's here is pretty incredible. But to know that adoption is the key, right? So at some point we have to start adopting some of this technology to keep pushing precision forward. And they're really preaching right now efficiency in all aspects of this industry.
And a lot of that tech relates to trying to deal with labor shortages, which is something that I think both of us really identify with when we talk to the farmers back home.
Yeah, and I think that's the issue. I talked to one guy yesterday. He was saying, this piece of equipment folds up narrow enough that you don't need a follow car in the front and then back.
Yeah.
And so I don't have to pay 2 people to sit in a vehicle and follow this from field to field. And, it's just labor, and it's a cost of doing business. And if I can take that out because the equipment folds more, then that's what I'm going to buy because it's going to save me money in the end.
Well, at Real Agriculture, we're bringing a ton of content back to the audience back home. What's some of the stuff that you're doing here for Ag Day?
Well, we're going to be doing some stories about, kind of where the industry is, where we're headed in the future, a snapshot of like 2024 and what the prospects for the industry are globally and in the U.S. We're also going to be talking about this whole, efficiency, sustainability mindset, because that's when we look at all the new technology that's coming out, that's really what they're talking about. And then we'll visit with our friends over at AgriTalk and write some stuff up for the magazine and do a little bit of all of it. So, yeah, it should be good.
I think probably Chip Flory's listening to us right now and he's a little bit jealous. He would enjoy, one thing about Germany, there is no shortage of protein. It's a very narrow diet, but Germany does it very, very well.
They absolutely do. They will take care of you if you come here, that's for sure.
Great stuff. Well, Clinton, enjoy the rest of Agritechnica.
All right, sure, appreciate it. Thanks, Scott.